Good afternoon. I have been driving for a long time today. We're on the final leg of the trip. I have been in Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. And it's 1:30 all today. So I've been on the move, moving and grooving, getting it done. I left Atlanta this morning about 6 o'clock, maybe a little sooner. But yeah, I'm trying to finish out this trip. I'm definitely ready to be home for sure. But we still got a little ways to go. Oh, Santa Cruz. There's been so many semis on the road today. Tons of them, and a lot of them wanting to ride side by side with each other and make it take forever on some narrow roads. So it's been an interesting trip. I've had to make sure that I'm on my P's and Q's, I guess is what they say, for sure, to make sure I stay safe. Traffic's been pretty good. I snuck through all the big cities without it being rush hour. That's kind of why I left out of Atlanta so early this morning. I wanted to be rush hour. I have drove through rush hour in Atlanta many times, and I didn't want nothing to do with it this morning. I thought I was going to get hung up in Birmingham, Alabama a little bit in rush hour. It was starting to thicken up a little bit this morning when I went through, but I beat it. Funny thing is I passed Mike and Lissa in Serenity on the way to Florida. We was on the same road and kind of passed. We didn't stop and see each other or nothing like that, but they will probably get to Florida before I get home, more than likely. I think they left last night and drove a little ways and then pulled over and slept, and they're finishing up their second leg of the trip today. So yeah, but all in all, it's been a really good trip. I had a good time hanging out with old man Bunny Ian and his girlfriend, fiance. It's his girlfriend, but I believe it'll be fiance before long. He is definitely in love with her, as he should. She's a very sweet woman, good girl, smart, hardworking, keeps him in check and all of that. She's awesome. But we went out last night, celebrated I gotta take these glasses out, they're vibrating, driving me crazy. But we went out last night, celebrated my birthday. We went to Ruth Chris, pretty high-end steakhouse there in downtown Atlanta, and had me a big old 16-ounce ribeye and loaded baked potato. I think he went with a sirloin and mashed potatoes, and she went with stuffed chicken and Brussels sprouts. And then after that, she went and got some ice cream, and it was cool. She asked me, she said, "Today's your birthday, right?" She said, "Have you blown out candles?" I was like, "No." And so she got some of the decorative candles that you light for smell good in your house and stuff, and lit the candles. And I blew out the candles, and we had ice cream. So it was really cool. We hung out until about midnight, and then got some sleep. I only got about maybe 5 hours sleep, and got back on the road. Moving and grooving. Something did happen at my cabin yesterday that is unfortunate. I'm not going to talk about it quite yet. I will, when I get home and assess the situation and the damage, I will let y'all know probably tomorrow. But yeah, not good. Almost made it through the whole vacation without an incident, but apparently there was one. But it's not too big of a deal. It's nothing that can't be fixed and addressed. But it was definitely different. Was not expecting it, for sure. But it is what it is. Me and Domino just stopped and filled up again. This will probably be the last fill up for the trip. And let Domino go for a walk and use the restroom and let him drink some water and stuff, because Domino's weird. He won't drink water inside the truck. I can put it in the floorboard and stuff. He ain't having it. He likes to be out on the ground and drinking it out of a bowl on the ground. Because I've had food and water in the floorboard for him, and he won't touch it. He don't want nothing to do with it. But he's been doing good. Domino's a great road dog. He pretty much about the time that it takes to man, there's all kinds of pieces of tire on the interstate. That's the second piece in like the last 2 miles that I've seen, big ones. But he's good to go as far as the bathroom. He can make it a whole tank and not have no issues. He can actually go longer than that. Sometimes he don't even go to the bathroom whenever he go out. He holds his bladder pretty good. And doesn't whine too much. He kind of lets me know when he needs to go to the bathroom. He'll give me a little whine action. But you got to learn to differentiate the whine. So because sometimes it's just because he wants some attention. He gets bored back there. He doesn't really ride up front with me too much. He likes hanging out in the back so he can kind of look out both windows. I had to put the child lock on the windows because we was going through a busy section in Birmingham, and he rolled down the back window all the way. I had to hurry up and roll it up before he tried to jump out or something. So I had to put the child locks on the windows. It's been a really good trip though. It was really good seeing Ian and his fiance there, and hung out with them. I also got to see Zeta, which is his dog, and I haven't seen her in a while. She was my snuggle dog when I lived in Dallas. She liked to snuggle with me all the time, and she was excited about seeing me. And then I also went live on Come On Homesteading last night with Ian. He was kind of in and out. He was working to start with, then he had to get ready and stuff. But he popped in there for a while and hung out. So it was pretty cool live. I did my birthday live. But this is the day after my birthday, so the birthday is officially over. I am officially 47 years old. Feeling good about it. I feel good. My wrist hurts a little bit from all this driving. But I'll be getting that took care of here real soon when I get home. I'm going to figure out what doctor it is that I need to go see for my wrist. I don't really know. If you know, leave it in the comments. What is the doctor that looks at your wrist? Because I don't want to have to go to like 5 different doctors and pay a dumb amount of money just to get to the one that I need. So let me know which one will check out my wrist and find out what's going on my wrist, and see what I need to do to get it fixed, because I'm tired of it hurting. It's to a point right now where if I pick up a fork and try to eat, it's only certain ways I turn it. Like this way is fine, I can go down that way, but if I turn my hand like this and try to bend it like that, it's just real bad pains right here. So, or if I hold my phone, even holding my phone like this, just the weight of the phone pressing on my hand like that, it hurts. But the other directions are fine. So I don't know what tendon that is. If there's a doctor in here, tell me what tendon it is or whatever's torn. I don't know, but it's definitely not healing, so I'm gonna have to go get it fixed. Go see what they can do for it. Hopefully it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg, literally. So I don't know. Doctors ain't cheap. Doctors are not cheap. That's why I put it off as long as I have. Let's see, we've been on here 9 minutes. But yeah, it's good to be back in Arkansas. Every time I cross the Arkansas state line from Tennessee there, I'm always just like, whew, I'm back in my state. I'm back in my state. I know then that the road trip is coming to an end. For sure. But like I've said previously, the last couple of days on these things, it was such a great trip. Really great memories. Got to see a whole bunch of people. And some people I ain't seen in a very, very long time. And which is always cool. My brother's old neighbors came to my little birthday dinner thing, barbecue, and I haven't seen them since my daughter and son were like little. Like Levi was a barely bigger than a toddler the last time I seen them, and he's about to be 22, so that's how long it's been since I've seen them. I've seen a couple of people I ain't seen in like 20 years, 20 plus years. So really cool, really cool. Really good trip. Really, really good trip. Glad I made it. And I was able to do it without spending too much money. Staying at my brother's definitely helped the cause quite a bit. And staying with my niece and staying with Ian also. So that really cut down on the hotel rooms that I had to get. So I was able to extend the vacation a little bit without spending, you know, 100 plus a night for every single night I was gone. Makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. It's pretty much worked out to where it takes me 3 tanks of gas to get to Florida. So, and that's not counting your driving around and stuff while you're there. So, but with the new tires on here, the truck has ran really well. Done really good. It was nice having peace of mind, not having to worry about the tires. Let me see here. I'm averaging about 17 miles a gallon, which isn't much worse than what I was getting. So right now it says 16.7, but I just stopped and started and stuff in the town. So not too bad, not too bad. My old F-250 got 12 miles a gallon, so definitely ahead on that. And it had the same tires on it on that I have on here. So and that was also diesel, which would have been much more expensive. I had to stop to get gas at Love's again, out in the middle of nowhere. The only one there. Had another bad experience today. Bad experience. Trying to get some breakfast. Took 30 minutes to get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. It was a whole thing. And there was like 3 other people in there complaining about the orders being all wrong and stuff. It's hard to get the good service nowadays, especially when you're on a road trip like this. It's hit or miss, hit or miss. But it is what it is. That's the worst thing that happens to me today. It's been a good day. But yeah, I'm packed up. I did do my laundry before I left Florida, so that's one less thing I got to do when I get home. Let's see here. Yep. We're getting there. We're getting there. Not too far. Not too far. But I think that's going to be about it, guys, for this one. Just wanted to reach out with y'all, give y'all a status of where I'm at, what's been going on, give you a little rundown of our dinner last night. And a big thank you to Ian and his woman. I have a hard time pronouncing her name, so I don't want to mess her name up. So I'm just gonna say his woman, the one that really runs everything. She's funny. She's funny. They're decorating the house and stuff, and they was going back and forth about that. And she would ask me my opinion, but wouldn't tell me like whose decision is one way or the other. And every time I picked her suggestion, and she would talk all kinds of stuff to him. It was funny, and I didn't know whose was who, so it was fair. But yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. Can't wait to go back and see them when they get it all set up and stuff. Like I said, they've only been there 2 weeks. They've done a whole lot to make it comfortable for them and also to make it comfortable for me stopping by. So I greatly appreciate it. Love them to death. Love them to death. Can't wait to see what they end up doing with everything and all the suggestions that they got going back and forth. It's a good time. All right, guys. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good day. Do something nice for somebody. Take a step closer to your goals, guys. Maybe go on an adventure. Can't go wrong with a little adventure. But no matter what you do, guys, keep it real. Come on.